Renar appears to be in characteristically high spirits. Hello, furry friend. Griffin, it is so good to see you. You have arrived at a most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come already a place for you. I'm sorry, Renar, but we haven't Please, I insist, it'll only take a minute. Wow. Sorry, my apologies, Griffin. It seems our return to Crystarium will be delayed. Perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but is rather more a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbow from top to bottom. If you would be so kind as to go and fetch a broom from Esgir, we might finish before Renar is done cooking. So you have to clean your chambers. Suddenly you feel the need to do some house chores for some reason. I guess because you're not returning. How do I get there? Esgir. Hello? Speak with Esgir and obtain a well-worn broom. Can I get a fresh broom? A broom for Master Matoya? I cannot imagine why she would have need of such a thing, but here you are. It's old but sturdy and sure to suffice. Okay, thank you. It's very specifically a worn broom. I'm guessing she's gonna enchant it or something. Hello, Eshto Matolia. I trust Esgir was able to find a broom for us. I give you a broom. This well-worn broom has seen many a spring and summer in Slitherbow, swishing and sweeping, sweeping and swishing. Well-worn, good. This would prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say, I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. It's pretty clean as far as cleanliness goes. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath the veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Well, anyway, it's time to finish cleaning with the help of that broom. I didn't honestly think I'd do it the old-fashioned way. The broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself, or rather it will be. Ahem. Time to rise to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you shall be bound until no dust is to be found. It was an old broom and now it's young again. In this one particular respect, I've no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. In future, I may need you to remind me the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. Eavesdropping! Sigh, I will dearly misplace these people. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. Something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. Oh, everything is fine, I assure you. It has been a long day is all. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Who that? Oh, guys went all the way here for us? Oh, for now, I thought you were following Ardbert. I was, though I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every elm of Norbrand in his quest to spread the truth about the warriors of Light and the Flood. What is his game? And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. So I did what I thought is right, but he's doing something according to his plan, so we're falling right into his plan. So what is the plan? It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. Well, the plan was to tell the truth, not to encourage them to be warriors of light, and that might lead to some weird shit. But there is no denying those words have struck a chord with many. What is he gonna gain telling these people to be warriors of light? That's gonna lead to something. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another Asian ploy, yes? They've commanded corpses before and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is, in all likelihood, Slitherbow. I'll say, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. The treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest, so I believe we were about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be warrior of light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert would hunt down and slay a nearby Sin Eater to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Rin are returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Rin believe that one may lurk beneath the boughs of woven oak. Then that's where we'll start our search. Master Matoya, I love you. Hire, a warm bowl of stew will be waiting for your return. Look forward to it. Hi, Ren. Hi, Thancred. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Daddy. Oh, you found one. I can sense no other Sin Eaters in the area. I hope this means Ardbert will be coming this way soon. Oh, this looks like, yeah, this looks like the guy from the 79 dungeon. Just like the other one.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Eater friend here, I can only apologize.
It's okay, Daddy.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were indeed, and we've made a certain amount of progress. So we thought we might see how the rest of the world was getting on. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
You know what? Let's assume that it was Elidibus, and he's trying to play in our trust of the visage of Ardbert, so there shouldn't be a reason for us not to actually confront, like, what the fuck he's doing.
Our quarry has come.
Go poof.
It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
And everyone is not happy. We're like, who the fuck are you, dude?
But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Extend a friendly fist. Ask whether he wishes settled. Dude, do I want to be sneaky? Obviously. No, let's give him a fist bump. Do you know anything about the fist bump? I'll know if you're a fake ass or a fraud. Give me the bump!
I'm giving you trouble? You should have it examined.
Oh, come on now. Okay, you are fucking not Ardbert at all. Punch him! Punch him! Do it! Indeed, Ardbert. I thought you were supposed to be good at this. No, let's be cocky. You fucking suck, man. Right, Elidibus.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense. After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive.
Oh no, we were right all along.
Yes, it is I, Elidibus. Through your time in Emet-Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
Was his voice always like this? He sounds like super old.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emet-Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable, but I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allowed that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I, nor do I require any. I have my duty.
Wait!
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least, and 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries.
Oh my god, I want to go to
Whether
the
we are to
Tempest!
exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmet Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmet Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
There's ought to be learned, I want to know. For want of a better option? As long as you don't make me do any more come on.
A woman after my own heart.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
I hate to leave him like that, gods. They can't even let a man rest in peace. True, true. Am I the only one who sees the irony in Ardbert calling us puppets? Would that I had found the words to deny Elidibus, who are so much more than he believes us to be, and yet... Well, he's on a different mindset than Emmet Selk was. Tancred told me what La Brea did to them. I can't imagine how he's feeling right now. Disdain and obfuscation. What is thy true design, emissary? What'd you say to me? Oh yeah, alright, okay. Deep designs. Y'shtola would have you depart for the Tempest without delay. Alphino has the right of it. Let us pay a visit to Dondo. We should speak with Tolsh at first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. This place feels much less ominous than the first time we were here. Then again, we did have the shadow of your impending death hanging over us. That is true. Always a nice thing to recount. Don't be shy now. What do you mean? I'm not shy. Perhaps we might look in on Posh one while we're in the area. I'm surprised you can make those sounds with your... Oh, hi. I didn't notice you. Surprised you can make those sounds with your mouth. Perhaps we shall find the secrets we seek in these depths, should their keepers consent to aid us. I'm glad to have the opportunity to visit Tempest again. It's so lovely here, like a different world entirely. Last time we were here, the Undos sent us to slay a massive creature. It was as large as Leviathan, twice as angry, and... yes, of course I jest. It was only half as... What? Did I miss that? Did we slay something? I don't really remember. Man, I gotta really brush up. It was only a few months ago. I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us. Ruins which your kind have yet to explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? I'm gonna assume it's because of the fact that we still haven't gotten the water to, like, come back down. Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Bentos have pillaged our stores of... what? Manuri liver? They must be replenished with haste. The Bentos is like their opposing tribe. The Bentos. Like a Benito? Like Benito fish? A particularly violent tribe of Ando, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Oh, that's not good. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind, but do not be fooled. They care not for whom they harm, would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. Seems a fitting payment for vital information, doesn't it? Yeah, just a few livers. No biggie. Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. Well, just pile on the guilt, will ya? One good turn and all that. We certainly can't leave them like this. Could we not simply hunt Manuri ourselves? You know what? I want to teach them a lesson. I want to get those assholes, and I want to give them the beating of a lifetime and tell them to stop fucking stealing from shit from here. I thought you might stay that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Claiming the stores it is, then. I mean, if we just go hunt for them, they're just gonna come back and get it again. And then it's this fucked up circle of life. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Bentos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor. But be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. That's fine. We will have care not to draw their attention, shall we? Flounder's floor is to the northwest. We all know keep our distance. Were we not in dire straits, I would advise you to do the same. Oh, it's in here. Hi, Alphino. Nervous? Me? Not at all. It's a bit dark though, isn't it? Definitely not haunted though. Certainly. Oh my god, you precious child. They're not much of a threat one-on-one, but Tolsh was right about their numbers. If we fight them all, we'll be here for a fortnight. We'll be here a fortnight. Oh, there is a lot. Hey, this is just like the thing that we had to go through in Katana. Was it Katana Revel? No, it was in Ilmeg. But I didn't have flying then, and I have flying now, and this will be infinitely more easier. Hi, what are you looking for? If I were a bandit leader, I'm sure to keep my spoils deep within my stronghold. I chopped that up. So basically, it's deeper. Just follow the breadcrumbs that is my cyan friends. Oh, I see the thingy. I see Thancred with the thingy. Bristly bag. Oh, is that all the liver? Looks yummy. These aren't the livers, but they're certainly stolen from somewhere, unless wheat has started growing on the seafloor since I last checked. Ah, bristly bag. I'll check it. Thrusting your hand into each sack in turn, you find that all are filled with wheat down to the bottom. You also find that raw wheat is unpleasantly pointy. Ah. Bulbous bag. Oh, what you hiding here? What's this? Ooh, notices your bulbous bag. From the squelching noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude that these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Oh man, I love the writers now. Those them? Why don't you come up here and smell them? Play this ominous music. Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Colusian storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. Oh, my eyes aren't glowing, I have to fix that. But we can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Tolshat. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. Oh, you're making me in charge of carrying all the sticky bags. Fine. Okay, how do I rectify? Oh, I accidentally pressed visor. There you go. Glad you had better luck than I did. I spent the whole time fighting one Benthos after another. I had a feeling that there is more to this. Yeah. So the Benthos have been stealing supplies from the Colusians. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, because a lot of them don't have a lot of stuff as it is. Like, everyone's all poor and impoverished. To venture ashore and steal from the Colusians entaileth unconscionable risk, yet there is no denying the truth of our eyes. I know it sounds strange, but there really was a bird in those... A bird? Hey? I didn't run into you back then, so I kind of missed that. Did you happen to see a bird while you were in the caves? Rin insists that there was one, but how? Oh, I did not see no bird. Oh, no. I am relieved to see you unspeared. What's this? This bulging sack makes a truly heinous squelching noise as you heft it over your shoulder. I got 3 of them, but it's just one here. Okay, that's fine. Our precious livers, I knew you would not fail. Are those even still good to eat if they stink so bad? We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Colusia in the Flanders floor. Tell me, Tolshat, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thieves from Colusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Yulmoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that their quarry is up the sea. The real question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are in fact the key to the Benthos plan. That's so. These ruins, which will lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Bentos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both the queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There's only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us not long ago, seeking allies for the cause. We rebuff them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Queen, however, desires only bloodshed and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see the reason before the die is cast. I'd rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes, once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the sea floor. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. Hey, don't give them that look. I mean, that happened once before, and they were sort of right. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond the Amarot, I would call upon it. Is this an area that was accessible before? I don't recall. But then again, I didn't really actually explore too deeply there because, like, going through the elevations is just a pain in the ass.